Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Today I'm going to discuss a very interesting case that happened in Maharashtra. There is a company called Vedanta-Foxconn. This company was supposed to invest 1,54,000 crores in Maharashtra. More or less everything was confirmed. Everybody was clear. Everybody was almost sure that they are going to invest in Maharashtra. All of a sudden, recently they said, nahi karne. We are not doing it in Maharashtra, Baba. We are going to Gujarat. Now, people are wondering why. Why did this company in the 11th hour say that we are not going to be in Maharashtra but going to Gujarat? Let us discuss why. Let's get right into the show. Now, Vedanta is a mining conglomerate in India, and Foxconn is a manufacturing giant in Taiwan. So these two companies came together. In fact, Vedanta had partnered with Foxconn through a 60-40 joint venture relationship to set up an integrated display and semiconductor fabrication ecosystem in Maharashtra. Now, these guys were supposed to occupy 1,000 acres in a place called Talegaon Phase 4 in Maharashtra, and they were supposed to invest 1,54,000 crores in Maharashtra. 1,54,000 crores. Now, what happens to a state when this kind of money is invested? Before what happened to the state, let me tell you the scenario. The scenario was Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra along with the Chief Minister had met this company, and somewhere in July, 22nd of July or something, it was more or less confirmed that this business is coming to Maharashtra. They are setting up their shop in Maharashtra. Like I told you, in Talegaon Phase 4, they are setting up their shop. So more or less everything was finalized. I am talking about July. Unofficially speaking, even in August, a lot of us thought that all of this is happening in Maharashtra. It is done. It was almost like a done deal. This was the status. No wonder all of us were excited too that it is happening in Maharashtra. Now, let us understand what happens if a company like Vedanta-Foxconn invests 1,54,000 crores in a state. For starters, huge amount of job opportunities. They say anything between 80,000 to 1 lakh direct, indirect job opportunities for Maharashtra, which means more jobs for the youth in Maharashtra. That is first. Second thing is they are estimating that Maharashtra would have collected close to 26,200 crores of SGST for the state. 26,000 crores of SGST for the state. 21 billion direct and 5 to 8 billion additional investment was expected from this company, helping the state's GDP to grow. Around 150 companies across the value chain would have benefited. Chota companies would have been sprung up. Units to cater to this kind of huge conglomerate, huge companies. Small units would have, as they call it, ancillary units would have come up for this particular company, and therefore giving more employment there and also ensuring that the GDP grows up, job grows up, business grows up in that particular area. Talegaon would have been completely converted into an economic hub. That is what would have happened to Maharashtra. Now, did Maharashtra try? Maharashtra tried very hard. It is not that they didn't try very hard. I will tell you, the Maharashtra government's key offer was a capital subsidy of 30% of the setting up of the plant in Talegaon industrial area, among other incentives. That is what Maharashtra gave. Maharashtra further went on to give extremely lucrative incentive package as per electronic system development and maintenance and fabrication policies of the state. So Maharashtra went out of the way to kind of give them the best possible deal. And like I said again and again, I am saying this for the third time in the show, that more or less we thought it's all done. It was all done. Now, were we alone in pitching the show? Was Maharashtra alone in pitching for this particular business? No. A lot of states were pitching, and which is very vibrant, which is very good for a vibrant economy like ours and for a vibrant democracy like ours. A lot of states were pitching. Tamil Nadu was pitching, Telangana was pitching, Karnataka was pitching, Gujarat was pitching. Everybody wanted to grab this project. And they wanted to take it away from Maharashtra, and they wanted to do it on their own state, which is perfectly correct, perfectly right, perfectly, in fact, it's very healthy. That's how the country should be. That is what makes us develop. Okay, that's all fine. But then what happened? Why did they go to Gujarat? After almost finalizing with Maharashtra, why did they go to Gujarat? All of a sudden, the sources say, or whatever, their official sources say that Gujarat offered better land deals, gave more incentives for their land deals. So they went to Gujarat. This is what one part of the sources say. A lot of people from the opposition say that aisa kuch nahi hai, this is not fair. The opposition says that, you know what, this is because Mr. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, wanted them to go to Gujarat. This is because the Bharatiya Janata Party government wanted them to go to Gujarat, because Gujarat elections are happening and this would be a fantastic gift for Gujarat right before the elections, on the eve of the election. A 1,54,000 crore company which could have fetched 1 lakh jobs. It would have been a fantastic gift for Gujarat. 1,54,000 crores of investment. My apologies. This would have been a fantastic opportunity for Gujarat. This is what they say. Achha, now the ruling government, the ruling Shiv Sena, Shinde faction and Bharatiya Janata Party government says that no, this is all Mahavikas Aghadi's fault. They could have also given better land deals. They could have also given more incentives. Why didn't they give more incentives? But what the question then is, you guys are also well confident that this company will come to us. Then what happened? And secondly, you were the chief minister. You were guiding the company. You were heading the state. So obviously, if there were some mistakes that the previous government did, one could have corrected it, isn't it? I mean, that's simple logic. But that didn't happen. Long and short of it, a company that was supposed to come to Maharashtra moved away to Gujarat. This is the long and short of it. Now, my 2 bits on this particular event. You see, states pitching for investment, fantastic. Fantastic for the country, for the economy, for our democracy. It's brilliant. States should actually pitch hard for investment. Compete against each other for investment. That's a good thing that happens in the economy. But if investments are given based on electoral needs, based on political needs, that's bad. Because there is an election in a particular state, therefore give the investment, let the investment go to that particular state, is actually injustice to the state that investment was originally going to flow into. That said, I am in no way saying that I have anything to prove that this investment has gone to Gujarat because of any political reason or any electoral reason. I have nothing to prove. I have no such. I am not making any such claims. All I am saying is, if it has happened because of this, then that is wrong, because that's not only harming the economy, that's harming the concept of fair play in a state. That's harming the concept of federal system in a state. That's what it harms. And that's not right. But if the company genuinely decided in their board or with their management that, nay, I don't want to go into Maharashtra in the last minute, I want to change and I all of a sudden want to go to Gujarat, if that's their decision, that's fair. That is their decision. It's their money. It is their investment. It is their company, and they will definitely want to get better deals and work in a better environment. If that's been their decision, that's their call. There's nothing wrong. But overall, one wonders why a company took such a decision in the last minute, just before they were to invest in a particular state. Why did they go to Gujarat? That's a question that will remain unanswered for a long time. Till I see you next time, that's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.